comprarle uno a
I
Toby
want to
así.
share my experience about freeing animals. Okay. When I know there's a lot more people than the animal we have today. Okay. It doesn't matter if you actually free it or not. Okay. But if you have come here, you already have freed the animal. Okay. Regardless if you have an opportunity to take an animal to set it free. Okay. This is the Buddha's teaching. And this is very different from any other teaching I have learned. Okay? Let's say Angie take a frog and set it free. Okay? If I praise Angie, what she have done is so righteous and so wonderful, so good, I have freed the same thing. Okay? So I don't have to physically do it. If I'm not capable, but I praise her, I get the same merit. Okay? That's the difference between Buddhism and all the other religions. All the other religions, they ask you, you have to physically do it for you to get that merit. Okay? Or that blessing. But in Buddhism, it's different. You don't, as long as you praise somebody, let's say Bill Gates give $10 billion to a community or to a charity. And if you praise him that he have given $10 million, you have given him $10 million. The same as Bill Gates. But if you have to be sincere about it, you cannot say, oh, he's so wonderful. You have to be from the heart. Then you get the same merit. Okay? And the boys that Angie brought today, you guys are still young. You still have your mom. My mom passed away a few years ago. But the wonderful thing about having parents around, okay, is not what you buy them. It's wonderful to buy them flowers. It's wonderful to buy them, chocolate and candy and cookies. But it is more wonderful if you actually do something for them. Like you baked it for them, you made it on your own instead of going to the store and buying it. It has a lot more meaning, okay? Even if you don't know how to bake and you're willing to go and learn from somebody, okay? Or you guys can, pitch in and, each do a part or build something for her, that lasts a lifetime. Every time she look at that, sculpture or that gift that you made by yourself, she or he will always remember it came from your heart. Much more than you buy them an expensive car, a nice house. You will get that opportunity when you grow older. But when you're young, it's important. And be, and respect your parents and listen to them and learn from them. Okay? Most children today, they don't want to get married because they see husband and wife not a good couple. They see that as an example. That's why in their mind, they don't want marriage. When I was growing up, I get to see my parents, they're not affectionate, the Vietnamese or the Asian, then they don't show affection in front of their children, okay? And my younger brother asked, we had a reunion a couple of weeks ago, and he made a comment. He says, I don't know why my mom and dad have 10 kids, but I don't see them show affection with each other. So what do? How can they have that many kids? I just said the culture is different. We don't show our emotion towards love, towards our husband and wife. We don't do that. But that doesn't mean we don't respect each other. It doesn't mean we don't love each other. Love can be at many levels. The Buddha loves you, but he doesn't have to show affection towards you. he or she will never judge you. He or she never criticize you for what you've done is wrong or right. He or she wants you to know, to let you see the truth and you make your own correction. You know, just like me, when I was not eating vegetarian, I was eating meat. And then I asked Krista Garber, is one of the Bodhisattva, I said, I sincerely want to be a vegetarian, but I can't. You know, I have craving for meat too much. So help me. You know what happened one day? My wife was cooking ribs on the pot. She was stewing the ribs. I got up and I went to the kitchen. I opened the pot. I see human eye looking at me.
Nice.
Okay? So that I knew that's what I was eating. Okay? I was eating human. So I closed the lid and then I opened the lid again. Then I see the eyes looking at me again. Okay? And then I closed the lid that time. Then I told my wife, from this day on, I will be a vegetarian because I see the truth. Once you understand the truth, you can let go that easy and that quick. Okay? I know we were brought up to eat meat. I understand that. But once you come to that realization, some will learn faster than others. Go at your own pace. Okay? And you will find the eternal truth about life. Okay? I know life is not just, you know, everybody wants to enjoy, you know, to have fun, but there are many ways to enjoy. You know, there's a saying in America, it's better to give than receive. What does that really mean? Actually, it means that it is better to give, okay, than to receive a gift. You know, if you spend out time on Thanksgiving to go to the homeless shelter and feed the homeless, you know, and be a volunteer, you are giving your time. Okay? There's many forms of giving, not just money. Okay? You can give out time. And time is the most important thing that you need to give to your family. It's not money. They want time with you. Okay? And that's all you need is time. That's the most precious. You know, we waste three things in life. We waste a lot of health issues. We abuse our health. That's wasting. We're wasting time versus family members, husband and wife and children, and we waste a lot of money. You don't believe me? If I go to your house and you know, you go to the supermarket, you will buy with your eyes. Oh, I need this, I need that, and you bring it home. And guess what? After a week, you have not even touched those items. And guess what? They have to go to the trash. But here we don't take it to the trash. We put it in the bucket and feed the animals here. Okay? So there's choice in life. That's why there's three things we waste. We need to learn not to waste these precious things. You know, money is not easy to make these days. So don't waste it. You know, if you eat, you go to the restaurant and you go to and order a hamburger, okay, with fries, and you know you cannot finish that whole hamburger, cut it in half. Cut it in half and put it in a to-go box, okay? It's clean. You have not touched it, okay? Cut it in half and put some fries with it and take it and give to a homeless person. You are sharing your food. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? You are thinking about others more than yourself. That's giving. Okay? Like my mom. Okay? I remember we came here in 1975. We moved to Houston in 77. We lived down the street right here. Okay? Right behind San. Okay? My mom and dad bought that house in 1977 for 56,500. Okay, it housed 12 of us, 7 girls, 3 boys, and 2 husband and wife. Okay, we grew up. We never went on a vacation. We never went to a restaurant and eat because there's no vehicle would take 12 of us. We only have one car at that time.
Cái hãng luôn con.
That's a sedan that
Anh cho
holds
làm
5
hãng đó.
people.
Hãng đó nó
So only relevant people get into the car and go. Most of us go to school on bus. I walk, from Hastings to home. I walk. Some days, not every day, but I walk. But these is I grew up here, so I know everything around here. Okay? Most of my life, I ride my bicycle around here. I know, okay? I remember my mom. I took my mom to grocery store every week, once a week. She would spend $100 and feed 12 of us for a week. $100 back then. Only my father was working, okay? And he could provide it for 12 people. And now, 2 husband and wife go to work and got a big house for what? Back then, we only had one TV. Everybody sit down and share. We watched the Brady Bunch. We grow up, Archie. We grew up. We watched Family Tie. We watch all these good movies, episodes, whatever you want to call them. I remember we would buy potato and we cut and we make French fries. We sit and watch TV. You guys don't have that. You guys never brought up in that way. That's why you guys are not close to family. Okay? That's why you guys don't want to get married, because you guys don't get that, don't see that thing. We need to bring that back into a family. Okay? So you can have a normal growing up and you love life. I love life,